Thank you.
Good start by the 35-year-old.
I think what Agassi wants to do is get into a quick rhythm, get into a good mindset from the baseline, make sure his shots are working, moving well, cool of the evening.
Thank you.
Blake, I think he should be that little extra nervous when Agassi. He hasn't been in this sort of environment before.
Thank you.
Both players calling for fans to take their seats as Arthur Ashe Stadium fills up. This exciting matchup.
Well, the one thing that you look at, the 35-year-old Andre Agassi, however fit he is, cannot be as quick as he was when he was 25, the age of James Blake, or even younger. And Blake's got to be quick, he's got to be sharp, he's got to be quicker to the ball, maybe take it as early as Agassi does, because his speed must be quicker than Andre Agassi's. But Agassi's defense and his counter-attack is still perhaps the best in the world.
30 love. First ace of the match goes Andre Agassi's way. First 3 points. 124 miles per hour. David loves that conversion. 199.5 kilometers per hour. Oh, no call. And the point will go to Blake as we watch the replay. It looked like it might have been a little beyond the line, but
very close.
Actually,
well in.
Actually
Just
worked
below
out.
us.
Good overhead from Blake. 40-15.
Shows you what the linesmen have to put up with.
Absolutely. Much better vantage than we do. Agassi takes the first game holding, and it will be James Blake's turn.
Well, that's a good start from Agassi. He's quickly into his rhythm. He's got his ground strokes working well, and he's moving well. As for Blake, well, he had a couple of good shots there. Didn't have an opportunity to show what he can do, but his speed is going to be a major factor here. Is he going to be too quick for a person who's 10 years older, but a person who's got all the experience in the world? And I tell you, when he trains up those hills in Las Vegas, this is what he plays for. This is what Agassi plays for. A big stage. He is the entertainer. He is the big celebrity of tennis. And it's all pointed down to this moment, this time of this championship, all that training.
That's just wide from Agassi's racket. Blake, for all intents and purposes, getting his first lead in this match. 15 love. $30 love.
Well, Agassi going for it straight away. Not too pleased, but he feels he's got the speed to deal with the Blake serve.
Blake able to hold, and we are even 1 game all opening set.
Well, that's important for Blake, not just because he won the game, but psychologically.
You see Mom Betty, James Blake's mother, and his girlfriend right by her side. just two of the many here in support of James Blake.
There's a terrific noise around the stadium. It really is full. I've been coming here for years. I've never seen this stadium since it was built, what, 8 years ago.
1997.
Never seen it this full. Apart from the finals, of course.
It is a Wednesday night, and there you see the J block. Story we'll tell you a little bit more about later in the match. Starting in New Haven a little over a week ago is Andre Agassi. Firm control of his service game, 40 love.
This is the sort of rally that Agassi absolutely relishes. He loves the ball coming at him quickly, and that is perfect. That's not too good from Blake. He's got to mix it up a little bit, but it is early days.
Now 9 service points from Andre Agassi, and he holds both service games, takes a 2-1 lead. You hear the cheer. James, James, James in the background. His support has been vocal. Full effect here. Tough play on the backhand. Love 15.
Well, Agassi's shown in the first James Blake service game, and now he's prepared to swing pretty quickly at the Blake serve. That means he's reading the serve pretty well at the moment.
If that's the case, as Agassi's reply sails long, 30-15. Agassi known as arguably, if not the, one of the best returners in the history of the game.
Oh, without doubt.
That doesn't bode well for James Blake. The answer is with an ace, his first of this match. Goes up 40-15. 120 miles per hour. Both players getting off to a good service start. Long. Agassi's reply again goes long, and that evens things out at 2 games apiece.
Well, dead even, obviously. But good quality hitting from both players, both with deep shots, both with plenty of power. Agassi moving well, Blake countering very well.
With the number 7 seed's turn to serve, he's won 8 of his first 9 service points. David, you made a great point about experience, especially just in career, obviously, for Andre Agassi having played so many years, but just here at the U.S. Open. James Blake has just played, or is playing in just his 14th match at the U.S. Open.
Those old legs, they've still got energy in there. Plenty of gas in the calves. Wow, he picked that up and put it away brilliantly.
Good quickness from Agassi as you watch him come in on the replay, pick up the drop shot, and put it away for a winner.
Well, I like that play from Blake, though. He might have lost the point, but he will want to draw the sting and the strength out of Agassi as the match rolls on.
30 love. 15, and for Blake, just his 14th match at the U.S. Open. Conversely, for Andre Agassi, he's lost more matches at the U.S. Open than Blake has played, winning 75, losing 17. That 75 match wins puts him second all-time behind Jimmy Connors at the U.S. Open as far as total matches won. David, I know you do care about these things, so not to leave you hanging. Jimmy Connors, 98 wins, 17
Is it really?
losses.
Just don't think Agassi will catch that.
40-15.
Agassi holds 3-2, dropped just a couple of points on his service game, and he should be reasonably content with the way he's playing.
James Blake to serve 2-3. First set in men's quarterfinals, and the J block making themselves known as they are vocal supporters. You see him perched right above where James Blake will begin his third service game. J block began just over a week and a half ago in New Haven, as Blake, living and having gone to high school in Fairfield, Connecticut, not too far from New Haven. Ball wide from Blake. Blake managed to secure a number of tickets for his friends, and the requests just kept coming. And so Blake got a whole section together. They all put together uniform t-shirts, called themselves the J Block. Good net point for James Blake, and in doing that, the tournament up in New Haven put a sign together calling it the J Block, and support just continued to grow. You look at the replay and how helpful it was for James Blake in New Haven. He won the title. 30-15.
Both men are hitting the ball with super efficiency. Both of them moving well, but I am impressed by Blake. I'm looking out of our window here, and he's moving well, and he's really hammering that ball deep to Agassi, who is running like a greyhound, getting it back with a little bit of interest. But at the moment, Blake is striking the ball beautifully.
Blake is able to hold serve. We are all tied up, 3 games apiece. That win in New Haven, just the second title in the career of James Riley Blake. Break, we haven't even seen a break point yet. Getting ahead of myself there, David. Agassi to serve.
First 6 games played, only 5 points against the serve. Oh, that's great depth and angle and great position there from Blake. He is striking the ball extremely well. Only a fraction short from Agassi, but Blake was on it quickly. Again, he's pressing hard here, and he's pushing the ball to the angles, and Agassi is breathing in lungfuls of air here. Look how Agassi has to stretch.
Love 30.
Big chance here for Blake. He keeps striking the ball as well. He could break here. get everyone in. Tremendous serve that.
Great serve up the tee from Agassi. Great equalizer.
Every point being cheered at. Do you know, I'm looking out here and it is absolutely packed. I'm looking for some spare seats.
You're not going to leave the booth, are you, David?
Well, that was a psychological win there for Blake. He gets the point, he gets the break point, 30-40, but to outmaneuver Agassi and force the error, that is a huge plus in his favor.
Excellent exchange between the two. First break point of the match. And there it is, James Blake with the early break. And he goes ahead 4-3 in the first set. Blake has served very well. Lost only 3 points on his serve and up the early break. Try to advance his lead. It's Andre Agassi.
Serving with new balls at 4-3.
Love.
Clean ace on the second.
Well placed. 104 mile per hour. As you see, brother Thomas of James Blake, All-American at Harvard, in attendance. Great point for James Blake, and he's really taken it to Andre Agassi.
Yeah, from 3-2 down on serve in the first, he's put together a huge sequence of shots, and it's the speed that he's delivering the ball, taking it early. He's having a major impression here.
11 of the last 13 points to James Blake as he moves ahead 5-3 in the first set. And the J block is excited.
Thank you.
Skips by Agassi. Another point going James Blake's way.
Well, every so often, and it doesn't happen very often, you have a purple patch in sport. When everything goes right, and everything's going right, just can't miss at the moment, Blake. Just cannot miss.
He is on fire. 8 straight points for James Blake. Love 30.
Can he stay in the groove? Certainly in the zone.
Thank you.
There it
Just
is.
cannot miss.
James Blake is in that purple zone you were talking about.
I also think that Agassi is so heavily rocked, he's hardly moving off his serve. What a sequence.
Triple set point.
An error. What a surprise.
1 set point erased, but Andre Agassi still must face 2. 15-40.
Thank you.
Speed, reaction. Agassi that fraction slower. First set to James Blake took only 23 minutes. From 3-2 down on serve, he rushed through 4 games in what, 3 or 4 minutes? He's taken the first set.
James Blake ends the first set, breaking Andre Agassi's serve, which allows him the opportunity to start the second set.
15 love.
15 love.
James Blake at the moment cannot miss a thing. Everything he touches turns to gold.
30 love.
Purple patches do end, and then how is he going to react to it if it ends? It usually does.
My apologies to you, I called it a purple zone. It's a purple patch, and he is certainly on one.
And Agassi is waiting for the match. There's nothing much he can do until Blake comes off this pedestal. And when he does, Agassi will be ready. Agassi was absolutely astonished what happened to him in those 4 games at the end of the first set.
30-15 for Blake. He had won 12 of the previous 13 before surrendering that point to Agassi. Start to hear some of the applause in support of the other guy on the court, Andre Agassi. 30 all. Too good.
Don't count Andre out. The purple patch just wavering here, and Agassi is in like a flash.
First break point for Andre Agassi in the entire match. Looking to break Blake to start the second.
Oh, this is a huge point coming up here now. Huge.
Equipment favoring Blake early as well. At least for the start, we go to deuce.
Well, Agassi put from one side to the other. It's a great serve. Agassi did well to get that back, and there was no answer to the reply from Blake.
Advantage Blake.
He is playing extraordinarily well.
Tenth unforced error for James Blake. Matches the total for Andre Agassi in the match. And the score matches our second deuce.
What a brute of a rally, but it was Agassi who controlled it. He had Blake moving right round that baseline. Wow, that was super play from Agassi. Good countering from Blake, who is putting in some wonderful shots. He's pushing the old man further and further back.
Second break point for Andre Agassi.
Wow, there it is. It's taken him a big, big effort. He's breathing in heavily, but he can be satisfied with that. The purple patch sort of ended for Blake after his 4 games in a row for the first set. Agassi breaks right at the start of the second.
A frenetic pace on the court, not only in the rallies and the strokes as we go to the first set match summary and looking at the numbers. David, what jumps out at you?
Winners by a long way. Look at the winners, 10-3.
2 breaks of serve also for James Blake, sort of helps out, and thus the 6-3 score. But the pace of this match has moved along quickly. 10th game already under our belt. It's 30 minutes into the match, and Andre Agassi will serve, leading 1-love, second set.
Players are ready. Thank you. Deuces.
Wow, just only a fraction short, and Blake was on it.
Love 15.
Well, vital for Agassi to hold here, having broken Blake.
Love 15.
What
The
a
ultimate
beauty.
answer.
What a beauty. Wasn't that quick, but my word, was it accurate with side spin.
15.
Ace number 2 for Andre Agassi, 15-all.
Well, whenever there's anything slightly short, Blake, who's so quick, he's got such good reactions and reflexes, he's put nearly everyone away. Agassi again, a little trouble on his serve at 15-30. Agassi telling the ball boy to stay back. He doesn't want the ball boy out of position.
30-all.
Second time he's had a word with him.
Andre Agassi is known as a man of rituals and superstitions. Ball boys and ball girls being in the proper places, just one of them. And now Andre Agassi finds himself facing a break point. 30-40.
Oh, that's tremendous shooting. I mean, the serve was terrific, and Blake just put it back with interest. And then these rifle shots, big short that from Blake. And Agassi punished it. My word, these two are great executioners on the short ball.
Deuce, Agassi with another well-placed serve gives him the advantage. An opportunity to go up 2-love in the second set.
The line. Well, Blake has absorbed most of Agassi's big shots. That's going to be a major factor here. Blake's confidence is sky high.
Oh, and after deuce, Andre Agassi going for broke on the inside-out forehand. Finds the net. And the second break point opportunity for Blake in this game.
Thank you.
He has to even things out, 1-all.
Yeah, that was close. So Blake looks up. Love to see that again.
And you will.
Ooh, what do you think, Tony?
Well, the judge has a
There you
firmer
go.
view than I do, but here's the animation, and
Ooh,
catching.
16th of an inch.
Deuce number 3.
That is a fantastic spin serve.
Deuce number 3 results in ace number 3 for Andre Agassi.
Only 106 MPH, but my word, the spin on that.
Just remarkable. Agassi. Blake will just not bow to the situation.
As he should not.
Any expectations of James Blake in his first Grand Slam quarterfinal not being able to step up to the task have been erased. Deuce.
Oh, a sweet backhand from Blake. Agassi just a bit off balance. Another chance for Blake to break back in the early part of this second set.
His third chance in this service game. Double fault from Andre Agassi. David, I'm a little speechless after that. Giving up the break point.
I think it's just the pressure of Blake staying in, hanging in for the length of that game, and he's still suffering, actually, I think, from the shell shock of those 4 brilliant games that Blake put together when he just didn't miss. And now he's not missing on the serve, and he's really racing ahead. His shots are wonderful at the moment, and he's remaining calm, serene, passive, confident, motivated, focused, and he's drilling this ball one after the other. It's a sensational spell of wonderful tennis from James Blake.
Look at ace number 5.
Look how flat-footed Agassi is. He's again shell-shocked.
30 love for James Blake after breaking back. Wow, there's a little double fault of redemption for Andre Agassi as James Blake offers up his first double fault of the match, 30-15.
Just a little bit flat-footed, you know. I just wonder how physically strong he is. I couldn't remember, he played that 5-setter against Xavier Malisse.
Wow, regardless, caught unawares again. James Blake, ace number 6, gives him a 2-1 lead here in the second set, already up 1-0. Number 7 seed, Andre Agassi, will serve 1-2, second set.
Well, I really feel it's vital that Agassi not only holds his service game, but wins it quickly. And he's under a lot of pressure here, and he just looks a little slow to me, just a little sluggish. That pounding he took has taken a lot out of him mentally, I think. It's landed.
Caught the line.
Yeah, he had a lot of topspin. I don't think he quite connected with the strings. It's sort of a half an apology, but Blake can do no wrong at the moment.
Love 30. Agassi ends a run of 9 out of the last 10 points for James Blake, and he's had a number of those runs. And now the score moves to 15-30. Another break chance opportunity for James Blake, and unfortunately, David, you mentioned Agassi would have to work quickly through this service game, but this is not what he expected.
Opposite direction, it couldn't be worse. Well, he delivered a brilliant ace.
And timely, erasing one break point.
But he has to really produce some wonderful shots to stay level.
Fourth ace for Andre Agassi, still facing a break point.
He really wants to get into some decent rallies, but Blake is just producing winner after winner at the moment. And that, to me, is slight mental fatigue at this early stage of the match.
Second break of Andre Agassi's serve in the second set. And James Blake, a 3-1. He's coming out with a vengeance, a mission.
He's won 7 of what, the last 8 games? 3-2 up was Agassi. All summed up in that little package. What a spell. I just think mentally, Agassi's been rocked, and that's affected him in his movement. He's not even in the match, he's grasping for the match. He's grasping to get into rallies.
Has been one-sided thus far. So Agassi leads love 15 in this service game.
Well, that's the sort of rally Agassi wants, because Agassi feels at home. He thinks, hello, I'm actually in the match when I'm rallying. The rallies have been so short and quick and over before you can say hello or goodbye. But that's the sort of rally that Agassi will relish. Blake will want to keep even shorter. And again, the serve pounds down, 124 miles an hour.
15-30.
That was a brute of a huge serve, 126.
Evens things out at 30 all.
What does Agassi have to do to win a point? This is sensational stuff from Blake, running everything down. And this is destroying even Agassi's confidence. He did everything there right. But look at it, Blake is getting everything back.
That has just been the way of this match. Blake now serving 40-30 to go up 4-1.
Well, he lost the game there on the previous point. And Blake now, as you say, 4-1 up. It's a big lead.
It might be just semantics, David, but I got to say, I think James Blake has more or less won the majority of this match thus far than Andre Agassi giving it up. With Andre Agassi's 4 wins to get to the quarterfinal here at the US Open. This is just the 3rd tournament that Andre Agassi has played since the 2005 French Open. He was bounced in the first round by Niemann. As you know, David, Andre Agassi had a tremendous summer. He's won 14 of his last 15 matches coming into this, but he's been overmatched thus far.
Well, I said before in the previous game, Agassi needs an easy game. It's all coming back, isn't it? Whatever he does, it's coming back. Blake's shots are like boomerangs. They're coming back with interest. Doesn't matter what Agassi does, everything is coming back over that net. 30 all. Oh, James, he says.
Blake not happy with himself, admonishing himself for the return. Agassi moves ahead 40-30.
You know, athletes sometimes feel they're on top of the world. They feel it within themselves. And at the moment, Blake feels that. And he's forcing the errors from Agassi. He's losing confidence here. Getting a little bit more flat-footed. Stunned, shocked.
Frustrated.
Thank you.
That as well.
Deuce.
Well, for once, Agassi gets that little piece of luck. And you never know, on such small things, the match can turn.
Advantage Agassi. Back to deuce we go.
What a wonderful return from Blake. It went so deep. 54 points to 39 in Blake's favour. Huge difference. And he's forcing Agassi, who's playing, overplaying in fact.
Really pressing.
He's pressing when he shouldn't. Who are we to say to the 35-year-old great man, but he is pressing and he's caught up in the moment as Andre Agassi.
Both players at 50% on break points, but this is the 9th for James Blake. Missing wide, we go back to deuce.
You know, it was almost an impossible shot, but tonight Blake could have pulled that off.
Surprising to probably most in attendance here that just didn't somehow find the line. Deuce number 3.
Oh, Blake is just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. It's just so deep every shot. And then a couple straight into the corner.
10th break point in this match for James Blake. Looking to go up 5-1. Agassi has the answer in this case. Back to deuce again we go. How many times can you stave off that break point? I guess we'll find out once again.
It's mesmeric. The superlatives, well, we've run out now. This is extraordinary. And he had time. Had so much time. It was 115. No problem. Oh, what a change-up. What a change-up, a brave change-up.
On break point to go to the slice drop. That's the courage I don't know if I could have summoned up.
Yeah, this is a great change. Look at the change in racket. And at last, Agassi gets his nose in front for his advantage in this game. My word, is he having to work hard just to win a game? Lost 8 of the last 9 games. Oh.
That ends that string, at least temporarily.
How much has that taken out of Agassi? Huge amount. Got to remember, he is 35. He played a 5-setter a couple of days ago. Even then, Blake's trying to pull off an amazing shot.
Agassi having to work so hard on his serve. He has served 61 times to just 40 for James Blake. 4-2. High long from Agassi on the serve, and you can tell that there are some people firmly behind Agassi as they voice their discontent, but the point will stand, 15-love.
Only one break in it though, just remember that. Agassi's got 2 chances this game. If he holds next time round, if he holds, one more. This match could still turn. Just one little spell from Agassi, with the ball just going in instead of just going out, and a little drop in form from Blake, and it turns around dramatically.
Agassi gets a look at a second serve from Blake at 15-all.
Long, no call. And Agassi really distressed about that. There was no call. He was just down below us. But it was coming through so quickly. Let's have a look. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? Inside the line.
30-15.
Oh, Agassi strikes like a cobra.
You hear James Blake even responding as such as you look at U.S. Davis Cup captain Patrick McEnroe. Too good, said James Blake. 30 all.
Best shot of the match for Agassi. Well, Agassi was there, he couldn't control it. But he is making the fist of it in this particular game. He stopped that huge rush.
40-30.
Well, it was a lovely approach shot from Agassi, but again, Blake makes him play the ball, and it's deuce. And I tell you, if Agassi can just squeeze out a game here, wow, breathtaking shots.
Deuce.
Well, you don't get those serves back. It was 130 miles an hour.
Ace number 7 for James Blake.
All Agassi did was just blink.
Advantage Blake. Sixth ace of this set for James Blake. He takes a commanding 5-2 lead, already up 1-0. Andre Agassi set to serve 2-5. James Blake.
Well, it's another must hold for obvious reasons, but also for his psyche, also for his confidence. And he's got to get some belief back that he can hold Blake here. Well, I tell you, he's playing like a racehorse that's sprinting down the track. He's running down everything.
Almost a man possessed.
And it was aptly put. He does seem possessed.
15 love.
Clean ace. That second service ace. When you look at Agassi's serving, 68% percentage on the first serve. That's even higher than Blake's. He's not serving. He's not playing badly. He's just being rushed off the court.
Just having to work that much harder on his serve as well. 30 love.
And he wants a nice, easy serve here. Get it. 40 love up. Blake feels he can kill every ball coming. Not even an hour played. Blake is a second, more than 3/4 toward the 2-set love lead. That was a great second serve.
Standing. Andre Agassi able to hold. Advances his cause, but still trails 5-3. And for James Blake, what an opportunity. He will serve for the second set to take a 2-0 lead as the J block is just uncontrollable.
That was shooting through over 130, that was well over. You can see Agassi being driven back by the fierce, penetrating shots of Blake. He's just defending at the moment, Agassi. He's got no choice. Another ace.
30 love.
Blake is 2 points from a 2 sets to love lead, and only an hour has been played. Oh, well, you felt Agassi should have won that point. You really do. It was a great lead by Blake, but the opportunity was there, and Agassi was slow to react, really. That's a real shame, and here it is.
Double set point for Blake. Just seems to be going his way tonight.
Well, that was a surprise.
Second serve from Blake is returned for a winner. Just the 14th winner in this match for Andre Agassi. Still a set point for Blake.
Agassi would be relieved that the first is missed. Wow, that is a surprise.
A reprieve, if you will, for Andre Agassi. A double fault sends us to deuce.
2 set points saved. That was long. Agassi looks up.
Doesn't get the call.
And no bleep either.
Set point number 3.
Gone in.
Agassi thought it was long, but it counts. James Blake finds the line, and in doing so takes the second set in a commanding 2 sets to none lead over the number 7 seed, Andre Agassi. Andre Agassi trailing 2 sets to none. He'll start the 3rd set. Part of this crowd in Flushing Meadows, New York at Arthur Ashe Stadium is stunned. I don't know what has befallen the 2-time US Open champion.
There's 2 words to describe it after the word Blake. Too good. I don't think Agassi's played badly. I just think Blake's been too good.
He's been everywhere, able to answer everything that Andre Agassi has been able to pose to him. First serve for Andre Agassi. He goes ahead 15 love. You mentioned, David, 5 times Andre Agassi has come back in his career, down 2 sets to none. Interestingly enough, the last 3 have all been on clay at the French Open. The last one happened in 2003 in the 3rd round against Mario Ancic of Croatia. If anybody can do it at the US Open, the man with the 2nd most US Open wins in the tournament's history, perhaps Andre Agassi is just that man.
Well, Agassi's got to be hoping that there's some sort of reaction from James Blake. That's the first thing. He's just won 2 sets, cruised through with his wonderful play, but I just think Agassi's pressing much, much too hard at the moment. But he's just shocked, he's just stunned, and really in that time that he spent at the chair, which is easy to say, he's missing shots that he doesn't normally miss. He should just get involved in rallies. He shouldn't be giving away any points at the moment. But I think he's just so stunned by Blake's play that he feels he's got to press and win the points clearly, and I don't think it's the right thing to do, but
30 all.
He's the man playing out there, and he's the one with the emotion and the passion. Oh, it's an overall.
Carlos Bernardes in the chair from Brazil. Overrules the serve that Agassi thought should have been recorded as an ace. Let's take a look at it with the artificial simulation. And
Well
indeed,
done. Wow, I'll tell you, the umpires and the overrules, most of the time they've been right.
Agassi, not knowing that we have that technology, finds redemption in his next serve, 40-30.
Well, he must, as you said, every game he's got a hold here. just to hang in there. Well, hold your breath. What else is there left to say?
Look at the calm, serene exterior of James Blake, just knowing no matter what comes off his racket, the majority of the time he's going to find the open court producing winner after winner. Deuce. Deuce no more. Advantage Agassi.
I think Agassi needs some juice, actually. He needs something in his tank.
He knows that he is running up against something special tonight.
Well, Agassi holds, but my word, is he working so hard just to win a game.
He is laboring indeed, but does manage to get that all-important first game in this third set under his belt. And we'll take a look at some numbers, David, and tell me if there's anything that even remotely suggests that Andre Agassi might see a little weakness somewhere in the game with James Blake. I suggest no.
At the moment, there is no weakness.
For the match, James Blake, as you see the +2 differential in winners to errors in that set, he's just +4. But
hey, see those statistics? Pick them up, chuck them in the dustbin. It means nothing at the moment. Blake is on such a roll. Sometimes in a match, if it's close, this isn't close at the moment.
10th ace,
but we do
15
appreciate
love.
We do appreciate the facts. Let me tell you.
There's some people working hard down in the truck, putting those together, and they can go ahead and record ace number 11 for James Blake. 30 love.
Is this bubble going to burst?
James Blake this year has been a tremendous turnaround for him. The first 14 tournaments Blake played, he amassed a 14-14 record. Since then, he's been 16-4. And another winner, winning at love. We're all tied up, 1 game apiece in the third set. Something, David, that we haven't really brought up to, haven't addressed, and it may or may not have an impact on this, but I have a feeling it might not. Is back that first round loss at the French Open by Andre Agassi to Jarkko Nieminen signaled a stoppage in play for Andre Agassi because of a bad back, sciatic nerve.
Well, I can't see any sign here that he's injured.
He hasn't had to take cortisone shots here, but nonetheless, just his third tournament since he had to lose at French Open in the first round.
Yeah, but he's had a great run as well. You actually said he's won so many matches on hard courts. I think it's nothing to do with it. I think it's just Blake is playing out of his skin. There is possibly the sense here of a chance because Agassi is getting into some rallies. He's got the fans behind him at the moment.
Well, you can't win every single point, James, but he definitely wants them. 15 all.
Is the bubble going to burst? That's the question. That's the only question.
Question keeps coming up, and Blake every time has an answer.
Wow, it's been called out. Even Agassi checks again. Well, every line call has been called correctly. Let's have a look.
I might have heard.
Oh dear. That's a bad call.
Carlos Bernardes confirmed it from the chair, 30 all.
That's proved costly. Might even cost Agassi even more heavily.
Another break point for James Blake. He's had 11 thus far, but this is his first to try to move ahead in the third set.
Agassi breathes again. He's hanging on. Really, it's like King Canute sitting on his beach. The tide's coming in and ordering the tide. Stop! It's not stopping. Wave after wave after wave of these shots coming at him.
Deuce.
Missed. That was out.
Break point number 2 in this service game, and Andre Agassi visibly frustrated, finding difficulty finding any way to combat the game of James Blake. Simulation shows it was wide.
The cheek, the audacity, the belief that Blake has is sensational. He is putting on such a sparkling display here. Sliding on the hard court. And Agassi hanging on to his game yet again.
Now has the advantage on his serve. And move ahead 2-1.
Again, just wide. Agassi holds, and he's just holding on to the cliff edge because James Blake, serving so well, is way ahead at the moment.
James Blake, a wild card into the 2005 US Open, looking to upset Andre Agassi, and now serve 1-2 in the third set. If Blake is able to hold on, where would this rank as far as upsets at the US Open? 15-love. Wide from Blake, 15-all. It was on September 7th, 1975, one of the biggest upsets in US Open history. Manuel Orantes upseated #1 seeded Jimmy Connors in straight sets. There's a parallel to that match between these two players. Blake serves 15-all.
Caught the line.
Caught the line, 30-15 for Blake. Blake is seeking to become the first wild card since 1991. As Jimmy Connors advanced into the semis. Andre Agassi seeking to become the oldest semifinalist since Jimmy Connors that same year.
Well, it wasn't a bad ploy by Agassi. Got away with it, moving up to the net, and he's got a breath, a hint of a glow, of a chance here. 30-all on the Blake serve. And what happens?
Hint is snuffed out. 12th ace, James Blake, 40-30. Looking to go 2-all.
Well, the depth of shot is a 3/4 length ball from Agassi. And Blake, as he's done throughout the match, throughout the 78 minutes of this match, just punishes the ball with ease. 2-all in the third. Agassi struggling, trying to survive here. 2 sets to love down. Well, many people said Blake would win this. The age gap too big, the young up-and-coming fighter beating the aging campaigner, and that's the way it seems at the moment. You never know, there may be a change yet.
The backhand winner suggests that Blake has not given himself the chance to just let up. He's going to step forward every single time, delivers a backhand winner, number 5 in the match, 15 all.
Let's feel though, if you just look closely, Agassi is moving slowly. That came down the center, he's just put off. There's a short serve. And that surprised Blake. What a great recovery.
And again, you could hear Blake saying, too good. Still showing the respect for the man he grew up idolizing. In the world of tennis, 8 Grand Slams to his name, 30-15.
Did it catch the line?
I believe it did. Agassi not putting up any fight, although he gives a look over to the line judge. 30 all.
That's a terrific shot from Agassi. And he's hanging on to his service games just.
Again, Blake saying out loud, too good. Agassi, 40-30.
Oh, you know, you just feel for Agassi. You just feel you want the ball to go in, really, because you want this match to go on and on. But only just missed, only just.
Agassi seems resigned to the fact he's not going to get any calls. Deuce.
Well, I just feel he's going for too much. I've seen Agassi in this mood before when he does get down, you know. But I hope he doesn't feel that I want to get off the court. I can't believe that would be the feeling of him. But he's a great man down. And really you feel the match is ebbing away pretty quickly here. I think the pressure of the first 2 sets and the start of this set has really made a massive effect on the Agassi psyche.
After having broken Andre Agassi for the 5th time in this match, James Blake will step up to serve 3-2. And again, good view of the J block. Full support of James Blake.
Please.
Well, can Andre Agassi play any better than that? That is Andre Agassi's maximum. And Blake is replying in kind, contesting everything.
You see this replay coming right straight into your living room. Love 15.
Well, that's a short serve, and Agassi punished it. The very few occasions that Agassi's been allowed to punish, and he walks back quickly the way he walks like Charlie Chaplin after time. There was a little bit of extra energy in the legs there as he walked to the baseline. Maybe we might see a little surprise here. Maybe he might just break back and stay in this set and in the match.
Love 30.
Well, the ball just raced through. And you'd almost say he was beaten for pace. Just the speed of the shot, taken early, beaten for pace. Couldn't react quick enough, well beaten. And now.
Andre Agassi knocking on the door a little bit. He's already been...
Listen to that crowd, Kevin. Who do they want to win this particular game?
He's already been broken once. Can he break back? 15-40.
Now he's got a chance. He has done it. Andre Agassi is back in the match. He's back in the set. His coach roars him on. The fans say, go, Andre. And my word, he just thought he was going, but not quite gone. And it's 3 games all in this third set. Agassi serving. Finding the lines. Again, question, has the bubble burst? Is James Blake coming back down to earth from such a high planet?
15 love.
Slower serve that from Agassi, set up the point. They're roaring home, the old man here. 30 love. Noise deafening here on the Alfresh Stadium court. What a beaut from Blake.
Blake sensing perhaps the tide shifting, maybe momentum swinging Agassi's way. Tries to right things. The backhand winner, 30-15. Oh.
He's got it.
Now, it just looked like Andre Agassi was scratching his way back in, and James Blake, powerful forehand.
Any question now, James Blake's got into still a winning position, and even more so in the last game. Has he got the belief that he can win this on the big stage? All. Well, that ball from Agassi looked deep, but hey, I'm just looking down and I just can't tell, and Agassi just nudges ahead. All his serves, he's just held on, waiting for his opportunity. He took it in the last game, and now he's got to underline it by winning this point. And Agassi,
when he does,
is 4-3 up, and he skips to the chair. His chance has come, and he's arrived at the table.
back on serve. Blake to serve 3-4. Third set.
Oh, that big point at the start, the little confidence booster that Agassi needs. That just gives him a little leeway to go for a little bit more. Love 15. Oh, he was caught flat-footed there.
Agassi putting together a mini run of his own, having won 7 of the previous 9 points in back-to-back games together.
James Blake's got a huge serve. That's 130. Was it called out?
It was wide. Another sliver of hope for Andre Agassi, 15-30.
Oh, Blake changes up, comes in, volleys. What a great change there from Blake.
It's the 9th time.
Dividends.
It's the 9th time he's come into the net. You're right. He hasn't done that much this match, and it caught Andre Agassi by surprise. 30-all.
Oh, he's passed him. I think Blake was caught in 2 minds there. Shall I come in, shan't I? And then a flash. Agassi was on it. He who hesitates.
Break point Agassi. Already converted 1 this set.
It's in. That was the point. Will he get another chance? That was a point for a 5-3 lead with Agassi's serve to come. Good
really
defensive lob there.
Like he really didn't do much with that shot at the net, and then stays in the point. Agassi hits long. We're at deuce.
Oh, I wonder if the chance is gone. You just sense that point. The whole match may have hinged on it. Who knows?
Advantage Blake. Looking to even things out, 4-all.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it? Only 3 for Blake in the match. Actually, just the one. And taking some breath here because it's deuce. That's too good.
Inside out forehand, just so effective. And for a guy like Andre Agassi not able to chase it down, you know the angle was right.
He's missing a few first serves for a change. And that's the second double in this game.
Yes. Second double fault after having advantage in this game. Could have gone up, could have gone to 4-4. Instead we're at deuce.
Called out. Has Blake got the ability to close this match out? He was 2 sets to love up, 3-2 up with the break. He lost his serve 3-all. Agassi held 4-3. Agassi has a chance again for a 5-3 lead.
And
we need to do a third double in a row on this side.
Oh, look at a second serve for Andre Agassi. Blake able to avert another break chance for Andre Agassi. Moves us back to deuce once again. Number 4 in this service game for the unseeded American.
Well, it was a wonderful serve. Agassi did well to get it back. Oh, the wheels slowly coming off the steamrolling of Blake. Third chance for Agassi to get this immensely important 5-3 lead. He's missed the serve again. This is Agassi's chance now. Oh, it looked like a double.
Crowd agreed with you.
And that's out. Well, I thought that was a double, but, you know, under the lights, who knows?
And if Andre Agassi did, he's not making any look towards the line now. He's just playing. And let's take a look at the simulation showing, well, I might say
it's out on that one.
A whisker. Deuce number 5.
Blake is going through his worst run, if you can call that, for 2 sets. He's put together a hash of bad shots.
He's faced 3 break points from Andre Agassi in this service game. You see the totals there.
4th break.
This is number 4.
He's done it. Agassi right back in this match. Broken for 5-3. A terrific run of 3 games, includes 2 breaks of serve. And Andre Agassi is going to serve to pull back a set and cut the lead by a half. And you just think, have the wheels come off? Is the purple patch over? Is the doubt beginning to get into the mind of James Blake? Does Agassi believe he can do it? He's got an opportunity here. He's created his chance. He's serving for the 3rd set.
Well, James Blake trying to answer again. That question's been asked so many times, and he's answered so many times back with, no, the patch isn't over.
Oh! Oh, I haven't seen that for a long time on these very tight nets. And Justin Blake is slightly rocking here, but hey, it's 2 sets to love up, remember.
And it's tough to rock when you've got a commanding lead. But Agassi with a little love from the net. Goes up 15 love, trying to serve out the set.
It's becoming a cauldron of fire on this court now. How does he call that one out? Well, I
look wide to me. Double fault for Andre Agassi results in 15 all. Let's take a look at it with the simulation.
In a minute.
It was out.
15 all. A little bit weak on the serve there, a little bit of the strength gone, but he's got to pull out everything here. It's a winner, I think. I'm looking for the line judge, all palms down, just looked out the window. What a shot. What a shot this was.
Big time shot from Andre Agassi. You watch it catch the line.
Perfect. It was inside. Oh my word, that was perfect.
Inside both sides of the corner, 30-15. Oh, but
what
Blake
a reply.
just answering right back as he has done every time tonight.
Agassi within 2 points of halving the lead. He'd give anything now for an ace, anything. Just can't get his first serve in. Oh, that was right on the line.
Blake knew it, said so. And now Agassi, a set point, 40-30.
Wow. What a match.
There it is.
Agassi.
Agassi has done it.
From nowhere. From nowhere. He was down, he was out, he was finished. He was 2 sets to love down. He was 3-2 down and a breakdown, and from nowhere, as James Blake has wobbled only slightly, Andre Agassi has pounced like a cat and grabbed wholeheartedly this set. He's pulled it back to 2 sets to 1. Blake leads.
No need to press yet. Still up 2 sets to 1. James Blake will start serving the 4th set. And you're right, the level of play was so high throughout the first 2 sets by James Blake. It's almost impossible to maintain that level. And Andre Agassi found a way to sneak back and win that 3rd set.
Now, how is James Blake going to react here? This game, if he holds, will be a major factor for him in his confidence and his belief that he can beat his idol. He's watched since he's, what, age 5. Difficult to beat your idol, isn't it?
That's why we were all surprised, I think, that there weren't more nerves from James Blake at the start of this match.
Maybe he's getting nervous now. No call. Don't need a call on that one. That was clearly out.
Gets the call there. It was as a junior in high school in Connecticut that James Blake and a couple of friends went off to the aforementioned Madison Square Garden to see an exhibition match between 4 impressive American champions. Ball just inside, and Andre Agassi picks up a point, 30-15. As a junior, Blake went to see John McEnroe, Jim Courier, Pete Sampras, and Andre Agassi all play. There's some US Open titles amongst that group, to say the least. Double digits between all of them. That one was long, and Blake started to question.
Well, a call came after almost an appeal from Blake. And I really think down here on the baseline just below us, the line judge is having a lot of problems. I think it's very difficult to call under lights anyway.
40-15. Ball traveling at such a velocity, it's a thankless job.
Totally. Well, those are two wonderful shots. And Blake is back on song. Doesn't sprint to the chair, but it's quite purposeful.
And that's a good sign for James Blake. Not letting his emotions get the best of him, keeping himself under control. Just maintaining a level of calm that perhaps belies his age, especially someone who's never been in this situation before. And I think we might see some numbers. We do. Third set. Andre Agassi. And again, I have to concur with you, David. The numbers don't really lean towards one player too much, but Andre Agassi just brought out his best game and had to against this James Blake, who is on fire tonight.
Well, Andre Agassi, having been 2 sets to love down, now 2 sets to 1 down, has got to do exactly what he did in the last set. Hang on like Grim to his serve. Just wait for Blake on his serve to blow, even a little. But it's going to be difficult for Agassi to keep holding. He's always under pressure. Blake is reading Agassi's serve, and you can see he's swinging away, and most of them, a lot of them are going in.
15 all. Wonderful serve. (30-15).
That's Agassi at his best, and I just think Blake has lost just a little bit of pace. Agassi's tired too, but that set is giving him a little bit of a revival. 40-15, this is to level up, 1 all in the fourth. Wow, great shot from Blake. Great counter-attack from Agassi, spotting the drop shot for the drop shot. That is a terrific effort. The drop shot coming up here. And then again, what a pickup with control. But the gap is there, and it's 1 all in the fourth.
Just past the midnight hour here in Flushing Meadows, New York, Arthur Ashe Stadium. Kevin Skinner along with David Luddy, and we're happy you've joined us for this men's quarterfinal. Andre Agassi trying to answer the threat from James Blake.
Well, I tell you one thing, that was a surprise. Blake didn't move. I just think he's tiring. I really do. I think there's an opportunity here for Andre. I really think there's a chance. It's a long way to go. I don't think Blake is taking the time out. I really think he's tiring here.
I have to almost disagree with you after he's been chasing down some of those drop shots. I think Andre Agassi's picked up the level of his game and has brought back a lot of pace to James Blake. Now going ahead, love 30. That remains to be seen. Again, Dave, you've always been the optimist.
It's true. Blake doesn't move for the second time in the game. And now it's 3 break points, 3 big break points, and Agassi is charging here. He's asked before, have the wheels come off? Maybe just a little. And Blake doesn't move again for the 3rd time, and I just wonder, is something wrong? Is something wrong physically? Has something gone? A hamstring or something?
Just a tremendous display by Andre Agassi. Again, we talked about at the beginning of the match. Perhaps, if not the best, one of the all-time best at returning serve. And that final winner by Andre Agassi, taking the pace off of James Blake's serve and returning it right back at him. No reply. Oh, disconcerting look on James Blake's face, perhaps sensing that his teenage idol really bringing it back at him. And he was in full control after the first 2 sets.
Agassi out.
This is with a forehand, ending his run of an impressive 8 of the last 9 points. Love 15. all.
Oh, this is a big game, you know. In fact, Agassi holds here 3-1. He'll feel great. Blake, if he wins this game, 2-all, back in it, rejuvenate him. But when you need an ace like that,
good time for one. It's number 6 in the match for Andre Agassi.
I must say, both these players, they do get on with the game. There's no messing around in between the points.
30-all.
Done it again? No, is it called? Agassi walks away. He thinks it's an ace. It is an ace.
Blake paused for a moment, and let's take a look at the simulation, which...
Oh, Blake was right by a long way.
Because it wasn't even
3 in a
close.
row.
Andre Agassi wins his 3rd game of the 4th set.
Well, Agassi is sweeping through the points, including the ace that wasn't.
And a little exclamation.
It's called an expletive.
James Blake serving 1-3. My, how the momentum has shifted.
We are watching a real good piece of drama here. This is theatre.
Not far from Broadway. It's fitting.
No idea what the outcome's going to be now when it looked so one way before.
It was on its way to tragic. And the drama as it continues to unfold. Case of Andre Agassi trying to fight back. Blake, 30 love.
Great return.
The hallmark of Agassi's career.
Blake is becoming a little ponderous in his movement. His reflexes are still good, but now he's walking around, instead of that jig and that lightness, a touch of heaviness now, as you would expect after nearly 3.5 sets.
Andre Agassi might be in agreement with you, David. He's really trying to move Blake around the court. He might sense from the grunts that are coming from the other side of the net that perhaps he has Blake on the ropes. And he's still trailing 2 sets 1. 40-15 in the service game of Blake, trying to just himself get back in this set. Blake holds serve. And he will walk to the chair, knowing he is down a break in the 4th set to Andre Agassi, leading 3-2. Andre Agassi will serve up a break 3-2 in the 4th set, and the 2-time US Open champion, allowing himself some breathing room after spotting James Blake 2 sets. Which isn't really a fair characterization of those first 2 sets, as it was really all Blake all the time. For Andre Agassi, a gentleman who, having won twice on this court, 8 Grand Slams total, one of only 5 men to win all 4 Grand Slams in his career, he has the experience to deal with this.
Oh, that's tremendous from Blake. Taking the ball early, coming in a little bit more. He was moving forward into the ball, creating more pace. And now he's got a chance here to level up in this fourth.
Catch the line.
Pulled out. Agassi appeals to the umpire.
Carlos Bernardes in the chair. This time agrees with Andre. 15-30.
Tremendous serving from Agassi. Love 30 to 30 all.
Really picked up his game in this set from the service line. 7 of 9 first serves. Hasn't faced a break point yet. 30 all. Well, just as we say, he hasn't faced a break point in this set. Here comes James Blake. Looking to break back. Get on serve as you see brother Thomas looking on. It's out.
It's the break back. It's dead level in the fourth. 3 all in the fourth. 2 sets to 1 Blake. Coming up to 2 hours of play.
You can hear the spirited fan support for both players here at check that Arthur Ashe Stadium. 23,000 plus in attendance. It's long. Easy to understand the support for both players. Andre Agassi, the people's champion now in the United States at 35 of 15. Wide, 15 all. For James Blake, what a road it has been back. The fervent support for him comes from a story that is almost too much to believe. In 2004 in May, he fractured a vertebra in his neck. Then a couple months later, his father, Thomas, battling stomach cancer, passed. Long from Blake, 15-30. In dealing with that, he contracted a form of shingles called zoster, which caused temporary paralysis of half of his face and the vision in his left eye. He was ranked 39th when he suffered the injury in Rome. Fell all the way to 210 this past April. People thought maybe his career had been sidelined permanently as Andre Agassi pushes this return back 30 all. And David, looking back at that, falling all the way to 210 in the rankings, James Blake has fought his way back to number 49 in the world. What a story.
It is a story, but it's the story on the court that's the most important now. A vital moment here, 30 all on the Blake serve.
Break chance for Andre Agassi. 30-40. He's already converted on the 1 break chance he's had. Can he do it again?
I tell you, the fans want him to do it again.
That is by the sounds coming from those 23,000 plus.
Please.
Great answer from James Blake. Perfect timing for ace, lucky number 13, deuce.
It's in. Palms down from the line judge. Big point, brave point.
That's a fantastic angle Agassi gets here.
Wonderfully executed, and it was inside the line, even better.
Break point Agassi.
Gone out from Blake. Agassi breaks again. 4-3. Vital 7th. Can Andre Agassi level this match up at 2 sets all after exactly 2 hours played?
Andre Agassi set to serve, leading 4-3, up a break in the 4th set. Trying to even things at 2 sets apiece. If he can hold serve the remainder of the way in this set.
Well, there's a Mexican wave starting, and that's going to delay it all. This is going to go on here.
Well, the crowd has been hanging out all night. We watched the women's quarterfinal earlier, and now they are being treated to Andre Agassi and James Blake. Understandably excited. He is delaying play as Andre Agassi waiting to start his service game.
Beautiful winner. The angle was created by Agassi's previous shot, but Agassi had a little left in the tank to run that one down. That was a wonderful shot from Blake.
19th forehand winner from Blake. Love 15.
Really feel if Agassi can hold here, he's going to take the set. Just that little extra daylight, that's what he needs.
Double fault. Giving a little daylight to James Blake, perhaps. Love 30. Agassi working very quickly.
That was a killer blow from Andre Agassi. What a great change-up that was. He delivered some wonderful shots, and what a counter-attack this was from Blake. And then the drop.
James Blake's fitness has been in question. He's still showing. He's still got a little something extra left. He's chasing down all those balls from Andre Agassi. 15-30.
Yeah, but that took a lot out of him, and he hardly moved to that ball. Brilliant play from Agassi, deep into the pocket. And he won that point because he won the previous point with the drop.
Absolutely. 30 all.
That was close, that serve, and Blake missed. And here's a point for Agassi to go 5-3. We're deep into this set now. Agassi the advantage. It's Agassi, played that brilliantly, corner to corner. Blake played brilliantly as well, but what a lovely finish. It was a comparatively easy finish, but he created the opportunity. This stride deep into the forehand. What a great comeback from Blake. Then this big backhand, and Blake runs it down yet again, but no, Agassi is there, and all he had to do was pop the ball over, and Andre Agassi is on the verge here of leveling up at 2 sets all. It's Blake serving at 5-3 down in the 4th.
Now it's long.
I tell you, this is also a big game because if Agassi can break, he'll start serving in the 5th and final set.
At this point, David, they're pretty much all big games, aren't they? Love 15.
Everything is poignant at the moment. This is an extra big game.
Every point matters. Every shot must be accurate. Well,
it's read by Blake. Agassi is getting stronger. Blake is getting weaker, and I think mentally as well. He is tiring, no question. Both men are tired.
Agassi definitely controlling play and dictating the action, just making Blake sideline to sideline. Love 30.
I wouldn't want to call any of these, so it's really close. It's caught the line. It's 3 set points from Andre Agassi. This to level up at 2 sets, all having trailed by 2 sets to love, and who would have believed it about an hour ago? No one.
Brilliant shot from Agassi. 3 chances for the set. One averted by James Blake, but still 2 more to go for Andre Agassi.
Pumped up the volume on that one.
Absolutely. Second serve. Agassi takes advantage.
And he's taken the set.
He has
and it's
broken
2 sets
back,
all.
forgive me, David, broken back against James Blake. And we are going to go to a decisive 5th set in the men's quarterfinals, excuse me. Everybody's excited. It's going on here at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Andre Agassi to start the 5th set with his service game, trying for his 6th comeback after falling down 2 sets to none. Serving to James Blake.
Thank you.
This is where the experience that you spoke of earlier, David, as we look at the replay. Andre Agassi in this position in Grand Slams and in tennis in general, all those years of experience behind him, and James Blake has never been in this type of situation. 15 love.
They're roaring Andre. It's the turn of Andre. Has his time come as he hits the front? It's been a long time since he was in the lead. All defense from Blake, whose strength is ebbing away from his legs there. He was well beaten anyway. He had no chance, even if he did run. That was so good. And Agassi can sense it here.
40 love. And forehand misses from James Blake, and Agassi holds to take the first game of the 5th set. And David, there's a couple harbingers of bad news for James Blake in this regard.
I think psychologically he's felt that he should have won because he was so far ahead.
4th set goes to Andre Agassi, 6-3. In fact, all 4 sets have had a score of 6-3. James Blake took the first 2, 6-3, 6-3. Andre Agassi, the next 2, 6-3, 6-3. Blake to serve for the first time in this 5th set, trailing love 1. The harbinger I was speaking of mostly, though, David, is looking at 5-set records for these 2 in their careers. Andre Agassi has played a great many more, winning 24 and losing 22. Answering the questions of the crowd is James Blake with ace number 14. As you look at his mom, Betty, who was raised in Great Britain, 30 love. James Blake has never won a 5-set match in his career. He is 0 for 5. Agassi held serve at love to start this 5th set. And Blake threatening to do so as well. 40 love. Line.
Palms down from the baseline. Judge.
40-15. Double fault.
Well, there's a hint here for Andre. A hint, but he's got to win the next point to level it up.
40-30.
Just that bit slower, getting to the ball a bit slower. 40 love to deuce. And if Agassi breaks here, I think the stadium's going to erupt like a volcano.
Deuce.
Oh, what a wonderful serve.
Advantage Blake. 199 kilometers per hour.
Oh, that's great play from Blake. You just wonder why he didn't do that before. So it's dead level. 1-1 in the 5th. Agassi's 2nd successive 5-set match. Has he got the legs to see him through to the finish? He's looking not too bad. The rallies aren't too long at the moment. Great shooting there from Agassi. Keeping Blake on the back foot.
15 love.
Again, wonderful reactions from Blake. His reflexes are still very good. He's moving a little quicker now to his mark on the baseline.
15 all.
Now his gait is a little slower. It's amazing. You win a point, you feel perky. You lose a point, your shoulders drop.
Shuffle your feet. 30-15. 40-15. Points coming quick from the serve of Agassi.
Agassi will like it that way. I think the rally's short now, but he's looking in the zone at the moment. Keeping Blake pinned on the baseline, runs to his chair to show Blake, listen, you might be 10 years younger than me, but I'm still in this match. He leads 2-1 in the 5th.
Still on serve, 5th set. James Blake, wild card, ranked number 49 in the world. Both men showing good service form here in the 5th set. 15 love.
That's a great shot from Blake, and I think that's what he should do more. Impose himself a little bit more on the net if Agassi's shots are a bit short, but I must say Agassi's shots have been very deep for the last set and a half or so.
30 love.
Maybe there's a Blake revival here. Not that he's got out of it, but he's just gone off the pace a little.
(30-15).
That's a great shot. Agassi says so. That's great. It was great.
Both players showing a lot of respect for each other out there, commenting audibly on shots that are well executed. 40-15. Blake holds. We're even at 2.
What a finish we've got in store here. It's 2 games all in the 5th and final set. Andre Agassi has come back from 2 sets to love down and a breakdown in the 3rd. And this is as close as you can call it, and you tell me who's going to win. I've absolutely no idea.
Well, it's playing itself out nicely in the 5th set. Nobody is really taking an upper hand, showing themselves to move forward. It's dead even.
Well, that was brilliantly set up by Agassi. Lovely serve. Waited for Blake to move. He didn't.
2-2 in the 5th set. 2 sets each. 15 all.
Wow.
Who's going to back down first?
Blake's thinking, and I think he was thinking he'd won the point already because of the baseline. There was no call, but he still won the point.
Came in, cleaned up, ball at the net, 15-30.
It was wide. That's great. That's the best sequence that Blake has put together for a little while. That's going to boost his confidence. He's got Agassi right back there behind the baseline, and what a good winner and 2 break points.
Agassi able to take care of one of them. As things move to 30-40, and Blake moving well. But you still get the sense that Andre Agassi is really the one who's dictating play. Can he hold serve? Take it to deuce.
It's gone in. What a cruncher of a return off a great serve. And Blake has found some inspiration here to break in the final set. He leads 3-2.
It's now Andre's turn to try to break Blake back. Blake serving 3-2.
Well, this is the stage. What in the 3rd set he was 3-2 down and he came back. And he reeled off, what, 4 games? Was it 4?
Went on a tremendous run.
Got to do it again.
15 love. Wide and long. 30 love. 5 in a row for Blake. 10 of the last 12. Starting to sense the momentum. Shifting towards the wild card. 40 love.
So difficult to maintain your focus at this high level consistently over 2 hours and 26 minutes. It's always going to be dips. A little dip here from Agassi down and Blake on a roll. Well, that was a big dip from Agassi, almost threw the game away. And Blake 4-2 up now.
Holding To go ahead, as David mentioned, 4-2, 7 straight points. Just the last 3 games to Blake have been dominated. Agassi only able to take 2 of the 14.
Once again, Andre Agassi is hanging again in this match. He hasn't let go yet. But the match almost quietly has turned in the last couple of games. And these two have really got to summon up their last bits of energy. All that training that they've done, not just the last few weeks, but months and years, it's all here now. Quarterfinal of the US Open.
40 love. Andre Agassi able to hold serve at love. Still trailing 4-3 in the all-important and decisive 5th set.
Both these gladiators now ready to play out the final pieces of this play, and it's been a dramatic play. Agassi wins that opening vital point, gritting his teeth. That's a great shot. Nice pickup too. Easy for Agassi.
Sat up just a little too high. Forehand winner made it above 15.
That is astonishing. 3 times. That is astonishing. I hope we see that again. That is, our director's so good. Look at this. What a pickup from Blake. Another pickup from Blake. What a volley from Agassi just to get to it and to get that.
Unbelievable. Agassi, a well-deserved standing ovation. See the fans rise to their feet. Love 30.
Change up from Agassi. Touches his bald head. He knew he had it. A great change up. He stood in on the serve, blocked the return, came rushing in. He did everything to get the ball over. And it was the right ploy at love 30.
Blake with the answer once again at 15-30. Comes with a tremendous serve. Return long. 30 all.
Love 30 to 40-30 in the blink of an eye. James Blake moves a step nearer to the semi-final. He's back to his serene best at the moment. Found it. He's found it. Blake is 5-3 up. Some great shots there from love 30. And Andre Agassi will be serving to save the match. What an inspired shot from Blake. Relief.
Agassi to serve, 3-5. Love.
A free game this for Blake, really. He can swing. And then it'll go down to his serve. Oh, I think that's a dangerous ball at this stage. He tried it before.
15 all.
He's looking calm here, Mr. Blake.
Thank you.
Great serve from Agassi. Squeezing out the points like pips from an orange.
30-15. Agassi a point away from making it 5-4 in favor of James Blake.
Clean ace.
Agassi does it. He does his part. Holding serve, and he will make James Blake attempt to hold service of his own and take this match. You have to sense the excitement. Perhaps not even want this match to end. James Blake, only 4 times in his career has he beaten somebody in the top 10. One of them, this man, Andre Agassi, back in 2002, will now serve for the match.
It's in, palms are down. And all he needs is a few of those huge serves, or great angle serves, and he'll be home.
15 love.
It's a winner from Agassi. What a reply.
Do you expect anything else in this match? 15 all.
It's gone out from Blake. Hope for the grand old man of tennis.
15-30.
Thank you. Thank you.
Would you believe it? 2 breakback points for 5 all, with Blake serving for the match.
First break points of this 5th set for Andre Agassi. All important. Chance at a second serve.
He's
Wide.
missed it.
It is wide from the racket of James Blake, and Andre Agassi breaks back. We are on serve in the 5th set. Do you believe this?
In a word, no. This is unbelievable. Andre Agassi was buried. Blake has missed a golden chance. I don't really think he had conviction in that serve. He did with the first serve, but that stunning second shot from Agassi to level up at 15 all really put doubt in the Blake mind. And here's Agassi, 5 all in the 5th. Every point, a golden point, the one who wins it. It's an ace, rocketing down at 117 miles per hour.
15 all.
The one who believes, the one who remains calm will win this match. And a touch of inspiration or two from either man will make the difference too. It's Agassi, 2 stunning backhands.
And with that, Agassi moves ahead, 30-15.
Oh, was that going in?
Agassi, I think, thought it was long. Ricochets it into the net, but it is called good. We're even at 30 all.
It's beautifully played by Agassi. Didn't go for a huge winner, just played it delicately over the net. And here's a point for 6-5 to Agassi.
Remarkable tennis you're witnessing. We're so glad you joined us for this quarterfinal match. We're happy to be bringing it to you. 40-30.
Andre Agassi sprints to the chair. He's hit the front. He's on a roll. He's 6-5 up. And Blake, having served for the match, will now serve to save the match. Blake is hanging in himself now. He hasn't been in this position.
And now, fittingly, this late into the match, the 300th point. $15
Well, it's caught the line.
Skips right across the line.
Agassi looks again, and there's been a lot of looks lately, but he'll get on with it.
30
He knows he's guaranteed the minimum of a tiebreak, and wow, that's huge, isn't it? At this time of night, at this stage of the match.
40 love.
And it does look like we're going to get a tiebreak, Kevin. It's what everybody wanted. It's almost stage managed. But it hasn't, of course. Oh, he's missed it.
We'll have to wait for the tiebreak at least another point. 40-15.
Still not there yet, Blake. Oh, that's a wonderful shot from Agassi. And he's still in this game, and Blake's still got 1 point left to make a tiebreak. Look at this shot. Up it goes. Blake beaten. Oh, and it fell well in. It's an ace.
Fittingly from James Blake, his 18th ace, just when it seemed momentum was going to go back in favor of Andre Agassi. He answers the call, and we go to the 5th set tiebreaker. First one to 7. We'll have to win by 2. Andre Agassi will serve first, and then the players will alternate 2 serves apiece.
Well, if it was a boxing match and it ended, they'll call it a draw. But there's going to be a winner here.
Agassi to serve first.
Please.
Ooh.
First point to James Blake. Mini break to get things started. And now, as mentioned, the players will alternate 2 serves apiece.
Well, the net was so cruel, wasn't it? Kind to Blake, cruel to Agassi. Blake has the edge here. A series of great, searing, penetrating shots. 2-love to James Blake.
Just missing.
Oh, what a great shot. Inspiration. Blake looks to the heavens.
Almost as though seeking a little extra help, but does he need it? Already up 3-love in the tiebreak.
Any inspiration from anywhere will do.
The grandest stage James Blake has ever played upon. 3-0 in favor of Blake.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Well, it almost seems fair. as Andre Agassi had to endure a net cord that went in favor of Blake just to even things out a bit. But Blake still leading 3-1 with Agassi still 1 to serve.
Well, he's pulled it back. He's still a mini breakdown, but Agassi's fought back from 3-love down to 3-2. He's still very much alive. He's come back in this match at least twice from the depths of almost defeat here, but it's Blake with this mini break, and he's got his 2 serves, 3-2.
Oh, and it's long.
It's called long, and it's 3-all.
Mini break back to Agassi, and they will switch ends as the 2 combatants all tied up in a tiebreak.
How does Blake feel? 3-love up. Now it's 3-all. And that was a long way, and the call came late. And I tell you, on this baseline down here, it's been quite a few little question marks. But we're now halfway into this tiebreaker, the decider for a place in the semi-finals. Blake serving, 3-all.
Fans beside themselves. Another ace from James Blake. Blake goes ahead 4-3, 2 serves to Andre Agassi.
Well, after 2 hours and 47 minutes, it's 2 sets all, 6 games all, 4 points all in the tiebreaker. Don't let me down, he says to whoever he's talking to. Oh, he's caught the line. Has he caught? No, I think he's missed it.
I believe it was called out.
Well, the pain on Agassi says he missed it.
And those simulation shows it was wide. And what a turn of events. James Blake now leading 5-4 with a chance to end it with his serve. One more serve.
Oh, my word.
Punishing him for the mistake on the first serve.
That is sensational to go for a shot like that. It stood up, and look at this. What a shot.
Can never be said that Andre Agassi doesn't have courage and guts. He went after it and was rewarded.
Next point, it's match point to someone. It's out. Called out on the baseline. Andre Agassi has match point to go into the semi-finals. What an astonishing recovery from the veteran. And he's going to serve. Would you believe this?
Match point, Andre Agassi, 6-5 in the tiebreak with the serve. James Blake again. How many times have we questioned whether or not he was able to withstand the pressure and the moment and the setting, and comes right back with a tremendous forehand winner.
Well, that was a gutsy shot, absolute gutsy shot. Agassi can have no complaints. 6 points all, 2 points clear. Agassi got one more serve. This match is not yet over. Who is going to win it? No one knows.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, he's got it. Agassi, after a drop shot.
What a passing shot from Andre Agassi, setting up a situation that is almost too good to be true for the fans that are in attendance here at Ash Stadium. Match point number 2. James Blake will have the serving honors.
Thank you. Thank you.
Andre Agassi, the number 7 seed, has outlasted James Blake 7-6 in the 5th set, an unbelievable tiebreaker, and he will advance to the semifinals. And at 35 years of age, he continues to enthrall, delight, at times surprise, but just amaze.
I generally don't have a whole lot of fun losing, but this is a lot of fun to play. Until that last one, I'm from New York and I'm still he's a favorite everywhere he goes, and I know if I was in the stands I'd be cheering for him too, because he's a true champion in every sense of the word.
In the morning for 20,000 people to still be here. Let's be clear about something.
Especially here at the US Open, where does this one rank?
I don't know if I've ever felt this good here before. I mean, certainly all these incredible athlete like James, who I admire in so many ways on and off the court, and just to go out here and lay it all out, and I think I could have been off this court in an hour and 20 minutes and hang in there somehow and have a few things go right for me. It just felt great. I don't know how, I never thought I was going to win that match, but somehow it just fell my way.
Well, an All-American semifinals up next, Rocky Ginembri. Your thoughts on that match? Really think about it right now. But what do you got?
Well, one thing I can guarantee is we're going to have an American in the finals, so that's nice.
And ladies and gentlemen, before we go down, here's the US Open tennis ball autograph by Andre Agassi.